Hello again. Alright, everything is good to go, I think. Audio is a bit loud, so. Oh, new game, hard mode. Yes. From the beginning, we were strong, and only now, well, in the second decade of the conflict, we've begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae in a world awakened to new magic. Really? No one's reading this? Perhaps we should have foreseen what what might be born in the rising tide. What force might awaken? A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. Oh, damn. But Godflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was the other Fae who were not aggressive, ambitious, and visionary. He had power like none had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Godflow and his followers, the Toothadone, believed that a new god was to be born in the east beneath Godflow's crystalline fortress of Amalur. In the name of that god, they marched to war amongst the young races of something. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each should fall on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of men and Alfor fought and died. But our numbers dwindled. We knew it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written, at least. That's what we believed. Until you died. But I had to drop myself down into the corner there because I found out that the top right is where the map is. So I'll be down here during this playthrough. Is that me? Whoa, tarot cards. This is JoJo's. Fuck, this is so loud right now. I have turned the audio down so much. Alright, so I'm a dead person. This looks fable-ish.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Loran? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen.
Let me turn this down.
Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
A warlike and religious nation of a storied origin, many Almen come to the Phaeland seeking freedom on it. Hardened by the high seas. So they're the Vikings. Or not. They're the shrewd merchants there. Well, I'm racist. And the fact I always like being human so I can roleplay better. But I think between these two of those, I like the persuasion and then blacksmithing. So, because I think what I'm going to try to do is be, like, more of a combat focused, be like a big tanky boy. Because I saw some animations, I was like, oh, fighting looks cool rather than just sneaking all the time. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go with this one. This seems like the sneakier human. God of... I'm not gonna really use magic. fire resistance seems very meh, and I don't plan to do a lot of fire damage unless the weapon has fire damage. War sounds the best. Theodon, because physical damage and armor. Okay, so that's like a battle mage one, and that's just, I want more health. And if this game has a level cap, that's worthless, so I think I'm going to go God of War. Whoa, what? I guess just the first one. Okay, cool. I was like, what? Oh yeah, CJ gets to do character creator shit. The first face seems fine. What's the difference between that one and the earlier one? Oh, it's the direction of the whip. I like this thinner beard. Honestly, I also just like the color. Let's... Ooh, I can get tattoos. Some bluish green eyes. She's not really like a younger face, so default face it is. Stubble intensity. I don't know what that does. Alright. Don't care for any of the jewelry. Let's see what the tattoos are. Nope, not really a fan of face tattoos. So there's my dude, my handsome boy. I hope my character's name is not the name I put on the profile. That would be annoying. Alright.
A human. And not in bad shape. I'll mean by the look of him. You know how you can tell? Turn him over. See if there's a stick in his ass.
Haha.
Alright then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
Varen seems to be my go-to adventuring name.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
My corpse. Rude. That's horrifying. Oh god. Oh god. The sound of that and then the little wet splotches. Alright, and turn the audio down a little bit more. Ugh. Now I've seen a dead body or two, but I have never smelled one, so I imagine they do not smell good. Okay, so this is where the game starts. Good. I'm a fateless one. Let's try that on for size. And we'll save. Nice. What are the buttons? Okay, so dodge and sprint is A. Well, dodge, I mean interact and sprint is A. B is dodge. Primary attack, secondary attack. Both triggers are reckoning mode. I guess it's like Rage of the God. Aggressive up on the D-pad. Weird. Health, mana. Block, left trigger. Right trigger is your abilities. Stealth, right bumper. That's what I was looking for. Whoa. That's very responsive. What is my quest? Quest log contains all my quests. I woke up in a pile of corpses somewhere, deep underground. I have no memory of who I am and no clue where I am. I need to find a way out of here. Secrecy is still important in our work, requiring specialized disposal of our unfortunate failures. Piling remains have become a concern in the lower cavern, so an incinerator has been added to deal with the wastes. This should make disposal work slightly less horrible. Although you should avoid drinking water from downstream of the ash dumps, hardly a fitting rest for poor things, but with any consolation, these weren't their original bodies in the first place. I thought for sure that was a chest. Oh, hello. I burned a thing. That looks like a sword. I have no abilities, but I can guard. Hello, skeleton. Gold! I'm already digging this game, but the look sensitivity is a bit much. Let's see if I can change that a little bit. That's a bit better. Does clicking the stick have any thing? Because if so, I might just put sprint to that. Nope. Yeah, that way I won't accidentally do the thing of hitting interact when I mean to sprint, or vice versa. Ah, so healing and mana potions, I see. I have a rusty sword. That's a big sword. That's cool. I hope there's a lock-on function.
They're all over. Run!
Scatter, children of dust!
Tuatha!
Are they Scottish or Irish? That looks like a rat. Fight me, rattos. Oh, interesting. Oof. There doesn't appear to be a lock-on.
Stay away!
A lock-on function. Yay! Okay, so you won't see the gold you pick up. Oh, I still just block with my arms, even if I have a shield. I mean, even if I have a weapon. Did I just come back? I totally did. Doesn't look like I have a stamina. Well, something just got fucked over there. Now I know basically nothing going into this game other than like bare minimum like RPG facts.
Help! Anybody!
I'm coming.
You! Up there! Please help me! Please! Poor mortals.
Haha! Okay. Combat camera is not bad at all. Got you. Awesome, I got some stuff.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Incel.
Come along. Way. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive. You died. I don't know how or even where, but your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked.
I was made to look even more handsome.
Soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you. Oh my, you don't know? Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deo, the enemies of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland. Not even during the Jews may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him. Professor Formerus Hughes. Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming into the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going!
Wait, so what? Now, why is it different?
He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe. Oh my, we've never seen them this far in there. Not. I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew. The Well of Souls is just ahead, and there will be plenty of time to explain later.
Okay.
Let me get this door.
So did he give me? Yep, he gave me 3 minor healing potions. Oh god, is this gonna be like Diablo style armor? Oh. There we go. Oh, they have a junk system. Oh, I have long sword mastery. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for a great sword. That's what I want to do. Hit with the biggest. What is this passive? Your deadly grace allows you to deal tremendous amount of damage from stealth. Oh, okay. So I can sneak up and kill people. And what's my sorcery? How do I use that ability?
We can be on our way. Right this way. You go first.
Old boots. Is there anything else in here? Take this, boxes. Okay, so there's not like sprinting attacks or anything.
This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The well of...
Okay. Ooh. Those don't look like things that should be there. Oh shit. Doop doop doop. Alright, who's gonna get their ass whooped down here? By me.
We're in one of the storerooms. See if you can find anything useful.
Flimsy greaves. How do those compare to my boots? So those are ah.
Wait. Do you hear something?
Okay, so that's how it works. What? Fight me. Get juggled!
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it?
Which one had a bow? Oh, the dead one. I was like, no one has a bow. More chests. Give me a helmet, please. Or gloves. Just set me up, baby. So this is like for finesse. I wonder if you would start with different equipment if you picked a different class. You know what? Maybe I will do... I did a bunch of two-handed sword stuff in the other one. So maybe I'll do sword and board in this one like a true knight. Okay, there's dudes over that way. Oh, oh god!
Archers up ahead. Let's shoot them before they see us.
And then there's just a cool. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I can't roll into them. Alright, this is good showing so far. I'm forgetting that I'm streaming, which is a good sign, because I'm just like, oh, this is awesome just to play. Ah, I killed you. Tattered documents. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute.
Is that an end?
Okay, so there aren't combos between at least bow and longsword. So, what is this armor? Okay, it's the heavier armor.
If you catch an enemy unaware, their speed more than makes up for their size.
Okay, cool. I could actually have either. I should probably put on the lighter armor. If that's a thing. Those do combo together. Okay. Interesting.
More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly. Come on, there's no time to waste. Move, move!
State of the gods. Easily corrected.
Sounds like Atlas.
Look at the moon of burning sky.
Wait, what? Oh, I can talk to... Ew.
cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems. What are you?
Alright, cool. So I have magic. Per your request, we finally got the spider problem under control. Claude will try to take credit for the efficient cleaning of his whatevers, but I feel he overstates his cause to case and fails to recognize the value of my own quick thinking and scholarly work provided. Whatever. Overseeing the spider purge, I noticed that these guards who were affected by spider exhibit still a joint and tightness of skin, which suggests possible solution. Capture some of the spiders, and we can make some stuff out of spiders. Okay, cool. Gross. Alright, so I think that's all the buttons. Seems spiders are weak to getting shot in the face with magic. So, do robes do stuff, I'm assuming, for... Ah, replace torso and leg armor. Well, I don't plan to be a magician. Okay, I guess I'll equip it now.
It completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn the path through. Not more spiders, burn them!
Ow. Alright. Can mix and match some stuff. Old shoes, a skull. And bones. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I equipped the stupid shoes. There we go, symmetry. so how does healing work? Wow, that was a lot.
Hurry, get out of here!
No. Alright, so those will heal quite a bit. Curious. Oh, I guess I can't look at the manual. Bam. Armor boy.
Die, Twatha bastard! Wait, you're not one of them. Ansel, yet alive! And who is this? That's what I intend to find out. He came out of the well. What? Then he better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those Twatha make another push. This is where we part ways. Take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get your shoes. We can hold off the Tuatha here. He's directly ahead, in his study. Just he needs to see you. Right now, I'll see you on the outside, if fate wills it.
Oh, okay, so I just get one
Come on.
chance.
There isn't time to waste. I'll see you on the outside.
We Praetorians are tempered in battle.
I should have just picked... Okay. What do we got going on in here?
Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal. Oh. Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's boat. Simple cloth frees your body and mind. That's why mages prefer it.
Okay.
I never believed the world would work. Maybe it would be best if it never did.
Guess I should have been like, I need more help. But I don't need more help. I'm a big, confident boy. And then I would rather have... Oh, do I have double crude iron daggers? Got ya. What do we got down here? Experiments are now successfully recreating bodies 97.5% of the time. Any missing limbs or extra fingers now probably how the original subject looked. Rather than a magical flux at our end, however, full revivification still eludes us. Even with increased testing, products are nothing more than inherent lumps of skin and bone. Now, some of you complain that we should use cadavers and skip the corpse recreation on the other, but you must know we never be allowed to experiment with its actual body. We may be working to recreate life, but hardly those who desecrate the dead. Okay. Anything of value? Really want a helmet.
You've made it, and look at you.
even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead.
Look how fancy I am.
You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomorus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing.
The Well of Souls.
The pursuit of immortality. And you, if we only had the time. There's so much we might learn from one another. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they... What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of... I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front lines. I thought we were safe enough from the war, but it seems some of the Tuatha found their way here anyway. Of course you do. Please, though, we must hurry. I wish I could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right. I am Fomorus Hughes, scholar of Vivification Prime Circle. We're standing above my life's work. The Well of... There's so much to learn about you, though. I imagine it's all a bit muddled. Besides, if only we had more time. The Fae are complicated. I could write 10 volumes on the effects of immortality on a single feudal court system alone. You don't know. They're called the Tuatha. They were once Fae folk of the Winter Court, but how could they have found us out here? We're miles away from the front lines. The war has never touched Dalantarth. And why attack the well? Good, good. We can't waste time. Absolutely not. I've got my notes, but it's most important that it's just that you... Fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have breached the lab! They're inside the...
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly!
Instill
Follow the path
no.
to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
That's a radical little dude. Oh. Is there any treasure chests in here? I'm here to whoop your ass. Yeah, you're dead now. How's that feel? Ass. Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna go sword and bow. If I can use a great sword with a shield, then I will go great sword. Nearly halfway through what I can carry. Oh shit. Oof! Rock troll. Oof. Dead! That's cool. Finisher for super XP. What you got in your bones? Squire's ring. What the hell is that? Crystalline shards filled with eventual energy combined with other shards. Okay. To make more stuff. Oh. Cool, cool. That was Neato Bandito. I'm gonna go ahead and save again. I didn't get to read that comment. Oh, all these dead people. Level up. Oh shit. Okay. Probably want to learn a little bit about everything. But I do like this stealth point. So I have 3 points to put into stuff. Actives. Snag an enemy and pull it back to you. You may have... Oh, that's cool. That both of these sound good. Well, I'm gonna just buy these because I don't plan to really use a hammer. Oh, it uses mana. Interesting. Okay, I see how this works now. Ah, okay. I want to get the charge attack one, that sounds good. And guarding sounds good. Ooh, That does sound cool. All right. Ah, so it's like a super stab.
Thank Matharu. Another survivor. Are there any more?
Oh,
I suppose that's a little bit of kindness from fate. May those still trapped inside rest peacefully. This was supposed to be a nice isolated grove. So much for that.
oh.
I don't know if it's the controller or it's this game, but sometimes when I use the D-pad, it's selecting stuff without me hitting a button.
Morris Hughes was one of the greatest minds of our generation. The Well of Souls was a dream that was almost too good to come true. Who knows why the Tuatha hate mortals? Who knows why the Fae do half the things they do? The well was a beautiful dream, an end to death, a cure to tragedy. It would have made war pointless. We should have known it was too good to exist. Now our friends have paid the price. Stay safe. We'll be moving soon.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't find anything.
I told them we needed more gun.
I saw you fighting there. We could have used more of you.
Did he really have a troll? Not for you, maybe. But I lost good soldiers in there. They were battle hard. How could you do better than them? Just rags and rubbish. Fate weavers? Ah,
Charlatans.
you swears needed. I'll be damned if I trust my future to some cards. We started building here when they found prisoner in the mines nearby. Never thought we'd see Tuatha this far out west, though. Hughes ran off, you see. I wouldn't worry too much.
I hope
Man's
he's not
tougher
dead.
than he looks. They're technically a type of wild fae. Related to the fae of the summer and winter courts. Dangerous enough in the wild. But Tuatha also used them in their army. The well was incredible. But it took armloads of prismere crystals to keep the thing active. They even put in a few tunnels to deliver the crystals directly in. Looks like I was right. Again. Never did trust Fae to begin with. Those Tuatha are the worst sort. They waged some sort of holy war against humans and Alpha, but the front's all the way out east. What are they doing out here? How did they know? Good luck out there.
Another survivor? But I've never... Were you one of the Professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you? Not without the well, we can't. This is the only one, and the Tuatha were tearing at Hughes is the only one who understands how it worked. Alistair is remote enough that we don't get a lot of
So much lore.
With our research, fewer visitors means fewer questions. Oh, you mean Agar? He visits Hughes every once in a while.
Oh,
Never
he's a
could
fate
figure out
weaver.
why they got along. You should be able to find him in Gorhart, just down the road.
I kind of look like Hawk from Dragon Quest 2. No, Dragon Quest 2, Dragon Age 2.
We all knew Formerus was a genius, but I'll admit, even I guess the Tuatha weren't very pleased that it worked. I just don't understand the Tuatha. I mean, most Fae aren't violent. The wild ones can be. But the Tuatha are some sort of cult among the Winter Fae. Before they invaded Erethdel, no one could have imagined the Fae ever marching to war. Brilliant idea, the Well of Souls. Plucks dead people out of the ether, rebuilds them. At least that's what it was supposed to do. We should be safe here. At least a little. What are the Tuatha doing this far west?
Oh, I don't get anything for killing those animals. What's that green thing? Simple bindings. Oh. What is this thing? Oh, okay.
You? I remember you. You're the one. How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes' experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just sent reports to make some, but I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I promise you, if I knew who it was, I'd tell you. Sharing research is one thing, but academic sabotage is a crime. Thank you, thank you. Here, take this. It's the... I don't want anything to do with it.
Made a little bit of quiche. I'm not finding any reagents. Yeah, I found some whatever.
This sort of thing never happened.
I don't know if I need any of this stuff. There's a cave back here. Oof. Shit. I'm gonna die. There it is. Ow. Keep forgetting I have a shield. There it is. Why'd that thing have gold? Ugh, what was he eating? New location discovered. Whatever mines. I'm gonna save moves. What? Oh, okay. So I can hit, pause, and then hit again. Okay, cool. Gotcha, okay. I don't see any traps. Oof. That hurt a lot. I shouldn't be here. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go get this Fate Weaver guy before I get murdered. Oh, and that was even with the defensive buff. That would everything here would have murdered me. That looks like a pot of food. That's cool armor.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agar. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh? Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things. Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes' success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Yes, so that's how that works.
You really don't know much, do you?
Okay, don't be
A
shitty
fate
about it.
taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently. You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Okay. I want your hats. Move near an unraveling enemy and press A to form a fate shift. This uses your remaining fate energy to destroy all unraveling foes and grant you an experience bonus.
Well fought.
That's neat. Oh. Hey, bud.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work.
I'm glad
How
I
did you do
changed the thing.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible?
I don't
Come
understand
here.
what's happening.
I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes. Other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes. You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you.
Spooky.
Or at least I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, if this is true. And I'm not saying I believe it. Then your path is yours to determine.
Oh, here we go. Oh, these are better versions of it. I gotcha. Hmm. Well, I don't... I might try to be the best at everything. But I think I'm going to start with Brawler for sure. What does might turn into? Oh, they're just super block dudes. The Warlord. Alright.
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly. I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you. It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrim. I wrestled the Colossus priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men.
Nice.
But that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight. You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Joven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fate Weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate. Measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate Weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you, and when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave,
I think I'm going to try to become a universalist and just be pretty okay at everything.
the Fate Weavers were one, but
Alright,
now
that's...
the old traditions are all but that's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. What could this all mean?
Let's look at stuff. So, pure big boy is chance to stun. You're just beating the shit out of people. Originally, I was thinking of doing a might finesse build. Alright. My big question, though, and this is where I break the blind playthrough thing, is can I respec? Oh! You can? Awesome. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Cool. So you can respec. So I think, yeah, I'm going to take a shot at being a universalist first. Let's look and see what we got here. Well, there's one where you, like, throw daggers at people. Don't really use poisons. Execution. What about sorcery? Probably pump more. Oh, how do I? There we go. Pump more down into super lightning. Wait, what? Chakrams, interesting. That sounds pretty cool. How do... Oh, I can just put 5 points into this. Okay, that's probably what I'll do. So I can only put 37 in. Yeah, but we can kind of do whatever we want. Normally I'm against magic, but I have already started with magic, so I can't be against it.
Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you? Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as any of us, but he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working. The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, blood. Why, they're practically human.
Haha.
What could this all mean?
There we go. I do move a little bit faster. So there we go. I'm going to be a super crazy, no commitment build. Oh. Is that a... Yep. I've received a package of special items. They're being currently stored in a chest. I should go... Alright. What is this?
Of all the songs in halls of lore,
Oh.
there echoes none more grand than Olayne's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
A leather mitt. Well, that's cool. Lore stones. Hey, bud. Ow, you ass. Oh, cool. I'm really excited. I was waiting for someone to show up who liked this game. I think what I'm going to try to do first, because you can respec, I found out, is I think I'm going to go for the Universalist build and try to dabble in a bit of everything. And then if that ends up being meh, I'll probably go physical finesse. I didn't plan to learn magic, but then the game just went, you know, magic. So I was like, okay. But how do you fast travel somewhere?
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
Alright, what's going on?
Greetings.
Keep moving. This business doesn't concern you. Unless you're an expert scholar on the Fae, I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about. What are they? I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any of us can imagine. They're older than the trees. They have to be. They grew them.
Whoa.
Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace. At least not forever. The peace we have with the Summer Court is
But
unnatural.
it finished Kingdom Come, and I was like, I'm gonna try this. A game that nearly crippled the financial situation of the state of Rhode Island.
You might call it a Fey nation, one of two united factions that rule their kind. The Summer Court are not exactly
Are you okay
allies,
over
but they
there?
do
You're
have
moaning a lot.
most of the time. It's the other Fey, the Winter Court, that has spawned the dreaded Tuatha, a vicious clan of killers who wish to defeat and enslave all mortals. Are you playing a trick on me? I would hope so. We're going on 10 years of the mortals and the Tuatha locked in a deadly embrace. Normally I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a conflict that we cannot afford.
Look at my
to lose.
guns.
Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red, the dead Idward. They say he drinks the blood of his cat, or perhaps those are just
Ew.
rumors. You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorhart, however, your life is in your hands.
Who's the
I
wounded
don't know if
maiden?
you noticed, but St. Ordwig's mission closed its gate moments before that Fae's body turned up on the road. I don't like what that suggests. Not at all.
Well, that's the thing, is THQ sort of announced there is a sequel in the works for this game. Once THQ got bought back up again. So that's why I kind of wanted to get into this, is that I guess they're working on a sequel.
I'd never seen one of them until a day or so ago. It appears that a small group of Wart believe the story's friend, the Tuatha.
Cool. Okay, what's going on
They
with
have
this?
been touched. The brothers of St. Ordwig's are an odd sort, scurrying back and forth across the mission like squirrels gathering nuts. I wonder what goes on behind those closed doors.
Okay.
Be careful in the forest.
I don't care what your race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death.
It would be very cool if it
The
happened.
Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat him. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. In case you haven't heard, there have been some
Oh my
sighted in the
goodness.
woods to the west.
I know she's been
That's also
stabbed, but
possible.
she's just like,
It's unlikely, though.
Okay, I'll help if it gets her to shut up.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Erin. She spends her day to seek her wisdom.
I will seek her wisdom.
I would do it, but I'm a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal. She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are.
Alright. Oh.
We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. But we're a good community
Alright.
full of good people. Bye now.
I will go look for it, but first I'm going to pick up this package of sweet loot.
Stay alert. Bandits are everywhere.
Are you content to live among the lives of the mission? They look down there.
Something just happened.
They laugh at your ignorance. The Fae are not our enemy. Only those who seek to poison us.
What? What just happened? Oh, wait, what? Hey, thanks, Grimalter. Grimalter? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Oh, is this my stuff? Aha. DLC! Okay. I'm assuming I can't wear any of that right now. Oh my goodness, I totally can. Oh, that looks dumb. Well, I guess I have a bunch of garbage now. Okay, game, I guess I'm gonna use your DLC armors that I technically paid for, but... Ah, and if you wear a full set, you get a whole big cool thing. I look spooky. So, which of these is a thing? The corner shop. See if I can sell my junk.
Welcome.
Oh, here we go.
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favour in this ridiculous war, are you?
Oh, she's the repair person.
I was raised to know weapons before anything else. You won't meet many women who could fashion arrow fletchings before they could speak.
I didn't see what that said. Oh, why? Geez, they're good.
So
Okay.
long.
Oh, wait. Is this the merchant? Yes.
Welcome to Gorehart, the last settlement.
Sell all junk.
Before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
Do you sell backpacks? I don't want your garbage. That is expensive as hell.
Come see me again.
I'm gonna go grab. Oh, so the shepherd set is like the better set. Okay. Well, there we go. How does the chest piece look? 'Cause I don't like seeing my neck. It looks weird. I would still see my neck. Okay. I'll wear the finesse armor for a little bit more speed. Press up. Oh. Okay. Oh, I do want to see if they have a better weapon. My horrible mishmash armor. Books. Okay, that's stealing. Okay. Seems like that wasn't stealing.
Welcome.
A chest. That's stealing. Okay.
Yes.
Stealing? Yep. How do you use this forge?
I thought about stay indoors after sundown.
Forge is like you craft your own weapons and armor using the blacksmith skill. Okay. Oh, okay. can make a longsword. Okay, what is the thing next to it? I don't need armor forever. Break your unequipped gear into component pieces. Oh, okay. Primary stat 3. Whoa! See, I didn't click on that. I hit down on the D-pad. Okay, I don't. It's something with this game or this controller. Shit. Well, so much for that staff. Alright, so we'll go Iron Blade, that. Weak rivets. Alright, we'll forge a longsword. I'm not gonna give it a name. That's probably. Alright, cool. Oh shit, I already got weapons. Oh, did I just make a better sword? Hold on. So this does 13, 5. Yeah. I made a better sword than that one. But now I can give that a try. Oh. That's what all these were. Okay. Well, in that case, I am totally fine with... Oh shit, the sword is just on fire. What is happening right now? Oh. Alright. So... The Hunter. I need to find somewhere to put my shit. Oh, okay, so it won't... That's good. I was worried that that was all going to count. Fixed stuff, tattered documents. We'll get rid of that. I need to find somewhere to live. So I can put all my stuff away. Hey, want to buy my stuff?
Can I help you?
Nope, you're not the right one to buy stuff. Goodbye.
So long.
Want to buy my garbage?
Yes. What do you need?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Alright, so... What is all this? Oh, that's how you zoom. Special deliveries chest, that's what's going on. Merchant. Alchemy workbench. Probably go check that out too. Father Dronel. looks...
Stay close to the village.
Hey, my dude. Oh, this person has a quest.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing... No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done? Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers?
Oh, okay.
It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. It was an early version.
I guess I'm gonna find everyone's problems and fix them.
My hope is to develop a weapon that the Alfar can bring against our common enemy, the Tuatha. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say
Tell
is
me
that
your
it
secrets,
involves
Nanny.
exploiters and a
Wait,
good deal of
nanny,
lust.
like the Japanese word for what?
His name was Karth Hilfred.
Oh my goodness,
I
my
found him
sword
one
is
morning
ridiculous.
outside my door, peeking through the ember eyes. I was impressed how well he knew his way around a plant. I've never seen one so eager to learn.
I'll help you.
I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he
Hey,
came to
Durek, so there's
the
not
function
like any
of
time
the
limits on these
ancient
quests, right? They
chamber
kind of just
of
hang out
Arthur
forever.
An Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've
Or
ensured
whoever
the
actually
path
is
of
here.
safety, you must learn
I think
what's happened to
it's
my
Durek. I
formula.
don't know.
When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe. For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination and transmutation. All of that seems frivolous now, what with the war looming over us. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such complex for it. He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnor Farhall, the Irathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people say many things. I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, there's no telling of how he'll be treated.
Okay.
If you must know, my name is Nani Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of Alistar. When the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people, keen to keep to themselves. Like, goodbye.
Okay. I will definitely start doing that, but let's look at this alchemy bench. Where's that bench? What is this? Oh, it's the alchemy lab. Oh, the guard follows me. That's cool. Oh, wait, I didn't think to see. Do I have a shield? Did I get a cool new shield? Yeah. Okay. So. Block 7 damage, plus 10 health. I think I'm gonna go with the tower. I like that elemental resistance. And ups the mana. What is the truth? I also like that. That's pretty cool. Makes sense, I can't. Alright, so let's see how this alchemy stuff works. I was really hoping there would be a chest of free alchemy supplies. Create potions. I don't have any recipes. Auxiliary inventories allows you to mix them. Oh. I have these two. Nice. Oh, so now I just can make them. Cool, cool. What's up here? I already look like an insane demigod. Alright. A dresser.
Please leave.
Okay.
Don't start any trouble.
Didn't plan on it.
Mitharu believes in justice, in equality, in order. What order is there when few choose to... Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Aldwyn's Perpetual. They deal in lies and false tenets. Their light of hope will leave you in shadow.
Okay.
If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in nature, period. Mitharu's divine... It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Mitharu. I have undergone the ordination rites, and am as legitimate as any monk. You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of deception, a citadel of lies. It throws its menacing... Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he is simply a soldier, marching to the orders passed down to him. None of them have minds of their own.
Okay.
He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Mitharu embraces all, not simply those that the church deems worthy. She was wronged by someone in this village. That is an injustice I can understand. By its appearance, you'd assume Gorhok. Never make assumptions.
Okay. Can I... Is there a thing so that I can keep... my helmet on while talking to people? I guess not.
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting, although one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid, so perhaps Mitharu is at work. I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like my sons.
You're
I
creepy.
live my life as an example of Mitharu's wishes for our kind. The Fae are stubborn fools. They treat their souls like toys, with no thought of right or wrong, chaos or order.
Hey, thanks. Thanks, Fabulous. Putting the first dent in our monthly goal. Got a follower today and some bits.
Frustrating, that one. Stubborn to the spirit. She claims to know the will of Mitharu. If only she would be touched by the hand of reason. The first bricks were laid 50 years ago by Odwig himself, before his demise at the hands of trolls. We honor him by converting the Fae.
Good, I actually really haven't done super much. It's been kind of going through the opening. But combat feels pretty good, and the crafting is simple enough.
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years.
The DLC that came with the Game of the Year edition is a little game breakish, at least at the beginning. Because now I have really good, like, early game armor just in the first
Many of
town.
our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens. Odarath is a savage land. Every day we must face both
I haven't
force
actually
and
tried anything other than the daggers, the longsword, and the bow. All pretty good.
for Brother Egan's
There just hasn't
soul.
been any combat yet since I've got all these new weapons.
Fae and Alpha. trust in temptation. He is like a baby, eyes wide at the world around him. Mitharu be praised. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. He is a good boy, but our youngest.
Oh, creepy faces.
Egan often suffers from doubt. That is to be expected. One can only grow out of conflict, especially conflict of the spirit. I tried my best to comfort him and tell him that wisdom would come in time, but he is impatient. Rash. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village.
Okay.
Goodbye.
A little curious if I look at my armor. I think I'm gonna try the chakrams. Oh, they do ice damage. Do you throw these?
Enough of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims
You
of
do.
superiority! Mitharu does not judge. She loves. Do the half-truths of these wise men exhaust you as they do me? You have listened to their prayers for too long.
That's
there
neat.
Are other voices to be heard.
Let's try. The Forge. I think I like the long sword better just for the speed transitions. I think I did try hammer, and hammer is even slower. Yep. Because I think for my first build, I'm going to try to go for a universalist, and they're good at using everything, so I don't think I want to use any of these super slow ones. What are Fey Blades? Let them rip. Oh, these things. I think I remember Kyle using these. Yep. Those do not combo well. And I don't know what a scepter is. Oh shit. Okay. That's a sub-weapon for me. So yeah. I think we're just gonna... So it does lightning. Cool, I have all the element damage. Yep, that's a nice little combo. Alright, so how do you fast travel somewhere? Oh, you fast travel at the world map. That makes way more sense. Cause they're like, you can fast travel from here, and I was like, what? Oh, wrong button again. So. What quests am I working on? Guess we'll do some side quests. Well, actually, no. First, I want to do this thing. Speak to whoever's here in case they give me, like, some stuff. What is that white dot? Oops, sorry. Chicken.
What is the mission hiding? Why are
Hey, Unger.
Nothing to see back here. Just a man working for his pay. We in Courtheart like to stay focused on our business. That way the Fae stay focused on theirs. I'd rather not talk about it. My past is a murky place. It's better not to enter unless you wish to get lost in.
Can I open this chest? I can. Ah, it's a shield. It's a pretty good shield. And it has an armor socket. What do the white dots mean? It must be someone I can talk to and do stuff with later.
Mitharu believes in justice.
But okay, so I'm already finding slightly better-ish gear, but I like the stuff of this one. Let's see, is there anything I can sell? No, if I do that, it's going to be all my armor slots. Actually, no, how do I look at my junk? I can't believe I said that. How does that compare to the magic shield? Blocks 4 damage, tell him. Oh. Oh, that has way higher armor. Oh, there we go. Junk. Wait, do I have 2 of those staff weapons? No. I just had put it in junk on accident.
Subjugate the many. The Fae are not our enemy. Only those who seek to poison us should be.
What happens if I break down these things that are green? I'll just break down everything. Oh, I can only break down that.
Something?
I can't break down those pants? Or is that under no status? Skills, there we go. Oh, I'm not smart enough to be able to do this. Interesting. Alright. Or I guess skilled is the better word.
Damn Red Legion.
Oh, wait, another chest. A shadow prism. What do these notes say? Finally made it to the forest. Don't like it. Trees everywhere to hide enemies. I can tell Holger it's hard to see what is shadows and creatures. Tomorrow reach Gohart, the last step before the Feylands. Trip so far has been uneventful. Should be there. I found work guarding a trader. Saw something entering the overgrown thicket at Arden's. What in the fuck are you guys? Get some. I like those chakrams. A bear? What a fool. Oh, do enemies fight each other? Yes. Alright, I'm digging this. It feels so very different from playing Kingdoms of Burba Jabba Jim Jam. This is Kingdoms of Burba Jabba Jim Jam. I meant to say Kingdom Come Deliverance. Back-to-back Kingdom games. Wow, Oh, what? Oh, never mind. I'm gonna do the events that are here. I thought he was in this town. So, to quests. Huh. We'll go check this out. Hey, Bogart. Oop, there's a bunch of them. The Smurder. I'm too stupid to pick up these reagents. Is there anything down? Nope, that's just if I want to drop down really quick. Oh, wolves. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Yeah, not so big and tough now, are you?
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, he will
this stone
on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
These are lore stones where it's not really sure how you're recording yourself, but people just can record things on them, so they're like goofy idiot Facebook posts some of the times. The game said if you find all of them, you'll get a permanent buff. What's over here? Oh, another little... Get borked upon. Hey, that's my god. Do I get a bonus for having a blessing from my own god? Hi, Fey lady.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie.
Hi, Aerie.
Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
Oh.
I feel them near, flitting through the western woods like shafts of shadow in the sunlight. What could have brought
That
them
is
there?
true.
The
But I
Tuatha
plan
do
to
not
play this
show
game for a
themselves
while.
Easy prey. If they prowl these woods, it is for worthy quarry.
Okay.
I find them so interesting, from their vestments to their odd habits and demeanors. Just yesterday.
And if
I
worst
saw a
case
monk
scenario, I'm
on
missing like
Elven
one
missions
near the end of the
through
game, there's
underbrush.
always the internet.
Strange creatures you are. Strange, glorious. I adore every sad soul in the village, even stubborn Hurt with his tender heart, and drunken old Arnick. The widow fascinates me. She has no idea that her lover is dead. I watch them from my perch, hoping to learn the meaning behind their pursuits and passions. If I could, I would grant each of them an eternity.
She seems nice, if a little weird.
Feylands?
I haven't heard anyone
Yes,
talk
I've
about
heard these
Feylands
words
yet.
before, but do not understand their meaning. There are only Fey, and there is only land. I do find all means. Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is, however, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do. Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill. I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to lore stones of the great ballads. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this village, the mirth of the witless. I cannot reveal much. The gardens are the jewel of the summer court, a wonder beheld by few mortals. It is located far east of here in a wood so thick it would devour all but those who knew its secrets. Do not pursue such mysteries, mortal. They are not for you.
I'm gonna pursue those thingamajibs. Alright.
They contain memories, great moments, ideas, songs, and inspirations. The Fae do not record their words in ink or on paper. Ink fades, paper crumbles. Lore stones mark where our kind has made a lasting impression, where the seasons slowed to take note of glory on a grand scale. All of us are at the mercy of the changing seasons, mortal and Fae alike. If it is one's time to pass into the great cycle, then we must not protest. The passing is keeping with autumn.
Okay.
Farewell.
I have a greater healing potion. Oh shit. A chest. Oh. How does lock picking work? What? Okay. Did I just get that correct on the most random ass guess? I do have a greater healing potion, right? Yes. No, I have a great health regen potion. Shit. 15 plus 5 armor. I like the mana regen. And magic crits. Oh. You can't get away from my stabs. Oh. Unfortunately, I don't have the alchemy skill to do this. Hopefully the apothecary can just sell one and I'll just buy it.
Time is of the essence. That's never been more true. I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. I'll go help.
Goodbye.
I'll do the other quest first and see how this goes. Is that a dead bear or a sleeping bear? It is a bear I had not yet looted. Ah, sick, another lord. Oh, I thought that was a dead body for a second.
I have a secret to tell you. I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But I do not feel that way. I feel free.
Weird. So what do I need to start doing universalist stuff? 2 and everything. Okay. Okay. I'm really good at lockpicking. Oh, hey, bud.
What you doing down here? Don't you know Agna Farhold is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi? So, are you foolish or just stupid? Not much is known about the fabled beings of order. They abandoned this world long ago.
This guy looks like he's in his 40s.
Such as this is a testament to their glory. I hope that by spreading tales of spirits and boogeymen, they could prevent the curious villagers from exploring too deeply. I'm skilled in alchemy, but it has never brought me riches or respect. The only way I will ever find glory in this life is as part of the Red Legion. They're very careful about who they allow into their ranks, and they were resistant about my membership at first. At least until their discovery will fetch a high price in Rathir. Could even decide this misbegotten war.
Oh.
Still, that is no concern of mine. I simply want to be one of the Red. She, like so many others in Goreheart, is prone to ignorance. She sees what she wants to see. Her whole life is a lie, she tells herself.
It is a little spooky.
Oh, I see. The twisted gnome has found herself a champion. Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch her home. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. It is time.
Oh, I guess we're fighting now. Okay. Ow. Oh, God. Ow, my bones. So wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, smash the crates. Ooh, a treasure chest. Alright. Wait, am I passively gaining... oh yeah, I have very low health regen. Alright. Detect hidden. I do want to learn a little bit about everything. Alright, so what I wanted to do was unlock charge attack for the chakrams. And what do we got here? Charge attack for daggers and fey blades. I like that one. Sounds pretty cool. Haha. So what can I do with chakrams? Oh shit. That's cool. Super spinny winnie blades. What was I checking? Oh, yeah. Do these chakrams do primary? Huh. I'll have to look that up at some point. Wait, is there another? Oh, right there. Oh. That move is cool. I can't remember. What skill did I pick? Detect hidden. That's what I picked. Okay. Alright. Give me better items, please. Okay, so brownies don't have fate, I guess? Wow. Cool stuff. The Scout's longsword. My sword's still better, haha. How much money am I sitting on? Not even 1,000. Ugh, need to buy a backpack. So this was just all for cool guy loot stuff. Well, so much for that. Give me your gold! Wow, playing this game, time has passed very quickly. Should probably save. Double kill. Oh, Lorestone.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept strangers help you do wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The ancient ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home for anyone.
This pedestal seems really important. Oh, that's why I was like, could I just walk down here? Oh, okay, just up here. Whoop. Death's Touch. Does that say what that ability is? Looks like I still need to keep going this way. Ah, am I going into a Red Legion camp? What the fuck is that thing? Death Notice, Camden Wolfick. What? Your husband, Camden Wolfick, is killed in battle. Okay. To find another Wolfick lady to let her know about the bad news. And dead. Oh, I forgot about that move. Oh, shit. Oh, I just throw smoke in their face? Cool. Oh, another lore stone.
She bested Threng in combat fair. Finnish cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role, a burdensome and heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the time of the brilliant fighter near.
Oh, can I just run across the water? All right, let's sell a bunch of stuff. Ooh, armor slot, but something is going on with this D-pad because I have to stop using it for doing that stuff. This does. Alright, let's sell some stuff.
Welcome. Yes, what do you need?
There we go.
Come see me again.
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attacks. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and destroyed it. Now, you may think you understand the impact of the... You are a friend to this village and to me, Nanny Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it gives you an idea of my gratitude. Do you really think I'm able to part with anything, much less one of my finest mixtures? This is a place of research. There is no charity.
Oh yeah, she gave me a discount. Ugh.
Goodbye.
Beware the Red Legion. He's about.
Oh, there's an inn. Ah, yeah, quests.
Welcome to Gorhart.
Thanks, bud.
What is it? You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of Ballads. Fae don't kill their own. If the House of Ballads learns of this, the king will... We could go to the Warsworn and get an oath of protection, but that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell? She is a member of the House of Ballads, the legendary court of... If one of their own was killed by a mortal, The House of Ballads and its king would bring a fierce vengeance upon us.
Oh, his one eye is
By
nuts.
day's end. You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. It's east of here, in the meadows of Yolvin. The Feylands are a wicked place.
What's wrong with his eyes?
Once they fought the beasts of chaos, marching to glory for many victories. Sadly, they fell, as all great men do. Now they're nothing more than hired blades. Anyone can earn their allegiance with a few pieces of gold. Farewell.
See Nanny for alchemical goods.
Oh, hey, I killed your brother.
Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm. That's me. War-sworn since before you've been drawing breath. An oath blade near as long. Shieldring, the oldest home to the war-sworn. Some may try to colour it with fancy words, but where what you'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur. You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are two brothers, scoundrels, so bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word. Easy now, stripling. Earn your way to Pledge Shield first. Then, if Osgard hides somewhere in the woods north of here, Medgar was last seen east of his brother. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin. Right.
Sounds good.
What?
Oh, white dots are because I have the detect hidden, so it's just showing everyone. All right. Let's go.
Stay close.
Ugh. Oh, I can fast travel to those mines. That's cool.
To the village.
Oops, wrong way. Can I go this way?
Welcome to Gorhart. Did you see the war sworn at the inn? I wonder if he's trying to find new hirelings. Maybe I should volunteer. Believe me, the attack has me spooked. I'm not even a... I'll stick to jail duty. At least there, the criminals are behind locked doors. Our guests aren't the wickedest breed you'll find in these forests, but they're bad enough to earn a spot. Stay clear. That's an order. My cousin is Herc Adwald, the village. I've only been here a few days, and look what I'm up against. Red Legion.
Time to go kill me some dudes. Let's try. I already tried the other ones. They're all okay. Yeah, I think I like Longsword Chakram the best so far. What is happening? daggers are cool. How's my sword doing? Ugh. So I guess you kind of have to get used to using other weapons anyway, because your weapons just break down. Oh, who's fighting? Hey, are you okay?
Ugh, finally. Someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate. There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here.
Ah.
Halleck's brainchild, if you can believe it. I don't share his optimism about the loot we'll find, but if we get only a fraction of it... Made a living pillaging the ruins of old places like Talarain. Robbing the dead tastes better. I'm a good enough thief. Never once been caught. Still have all my fingers, or didn't you notice? The name's enough to put most explorers off. Besides, what's in a name? I spent 2 years trying to make a fortune in a land called the Painted... Ah, clever and strong, I see. It's as I said. If you want more information, seek Halleck Cross. He's leading us. Glad that's done with.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Two Legs, please, help me. Other Two Legs are cruel. They will not help. No! I am cursed. I was cursed by 3 sprites who were bored. Had I fanged...
Oh, is he a wolf?
Claws, had my brothers and sisters think me but another Two Legs now. And will but... It is... worse than that. Your two-leg life is unbearable. Like these. You believe me? Many think I am just another Two Legs. They are wrong. I am a wolf. I still have wolf thoughts in my head. But two-leg bodies are so clumsy. The sprites are near. Even now I smell them. I cannot fight in this form. Will you... Thank you, Two Legs. But the task... will not be easy. I need water from a magic wand. The sprites have much magic, for the well they guard is older than this wood. The sprites guard the well, which is near the river to the north. A pack of Two Legs gave me this name, but they would not. They hit me and drove me away, just for eating their tasty meat birds. What did I do wrong? This is good for the hunt, this wood of smell and shadow. As a Two Legs I cannot stalk, cannot prey. Hunt well.
More of these Jim Jams. What a nifty little bridge. This world's pretty cool. What is this place? What quest am I doing? Okay, good. What weirdos. Found their camp.
More coins for the
It's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. I wasted my reckoning mode. Dead. I just realized I don't get any experience for picking locks. Alright. Hey, that's my god's thing. Why are you doing that? Don't knock my dude shit over. Where is this other quest? I'm over here. I might as well just do... Oh, hello. Wait, what was messed up? Oh, okay. If by messed up you mean super rad.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sacral will never be occupied by one so Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need. It is to fill an unoccupied seat in the House of Balance. This is not a mortal concern. If Hallam learns I told you, he may see to it. No doubt you speak of Illuvia. Treacherous fool. I told her I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened? Attacked, you say? Your kind is too timid to even speak to us, and now you tell the people of Gorhart that they have nothing to fear from us. We mean them no ill will, as long as they leave the forest undisturbed as they found it. The mortal mortals in Gorhart believe they have established a permanent settlement. But trees may be cut down, vines stripped away, but the forest will return, and it will not suck. He was one of our most beloved knights, a Ballad's treasure. I can't bear to think of him dead. Now across the sea, a warrior for our savage cousins. I did not fear them in previous seasons. They were our allies, as important to us as the autumn is to spring. But the Tuatha have upset them.
What is the House of Ballads?
Ballads is home to the Court of Enchantments, where our heroes congregate and train for performing. There are three main structures on the grounds. The Court of Enchantments itself features the Wall of Sag, the Hall of Accolades, is where the finest Fae crafters offer their services. I should not be seen talking to you. It isn't good for my reputation. Goodbye.
Listen, all of you. As you've clearly heard, a rare vacancy has occurred in the House of Ballads. There has been an event, a great twist in the narrative of our kind. Sir Sagril has fallen. Sagril, slayer of Ozigan, defender of the crown of Haxi, has been defeated. A death in the House of Ballads gives an opportunity, a chance for one hero to join the ranks of the greatest champions in Fae-telling. Olain, Kreth, Wenson the Bold. Do any of you, have the courage to pass the confirmation? If you do, your adventures will be sung to the heavens for all eternity.
Mundane don't belong in Fae houses.
This does not concern you, mortal. You would not, could not, understand. One of our most... Sir Sagril's passing leaves his legend in peril. A seat in the House of Ballads cannot remain empty, lest the great stories end. And that must never happen. Sir Sagril, Slayer of Ozigan, Lord of the... Several days ago he departed to do battle with the Grave Fresh, his most famous and legendary foe. But there, in this telling, it was the Thresh that bested Sagril. Such an outcome has never happened. I don't know what to make of it. We are the collectors of tales, the warriors of lore, the most our great knights, Wenson the Bold, Airmer the Pure, Olain the They remind us of who we are and what we've done, of our greatest achievement. You are bold, but that is not how tales are told in the House of Ballads. Only a worthy Fae hero may finish his quest. However, these are strange times. Magic weaves itself in new patterns and change. If you so choose, join the other pledges. You too may attempt to defeat the Grave Fresh, recover Sagril's ring, and take his seat in the House of Ballads. It is a popular tale, featuring the Summer Court's most treasured rogue. One afternoon, the treacherous maid of Windermere, villain of the House of Ballads, was summoning forth a beast from beneath the earth. When the maid departed, Sagril tread into the beast's lure and killed it, only to realize that it was simply the first. The lair of the Thresh is east of this great house, in the hollow of Gargoyle. In the evenings after dark, you can go now.
This is no place for you.
And make the song your own.
It's not what I meant to do. Nice. No time limits on any quests. Yeah, sometimes when I hit the D-pad, it thinks I'm hitting the B button. Weird. Alright. We'll turn in these two quests, and then I think we'll stop for right now. The loading screens are so fast.
Hello? You made it. You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks as she recovers. Gorehart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me. Hope you stay in town.
Hey.
Greetings, stranger. I understand that you are to thank for my longevity. I'm in your debt. Our people have too long stood apart. I serve the House of Ballads as a squire, but I've not been home for almost a full season. They will be expecting me. They are the greatest of us, like all Fae. I will take what I've learned from their experience.
Alright, let's level up. Interesting. Probably dispelling, just in case stuff gets weird. A little of everything, and then I'll start really focusing on what I want to do. Blacksmithing, persuasion for sure, and stealth probably. 3 points. What do I want to spend them in? Probably in might. I like that one. What is this? Oh, attacks from block. What is this? Ooh, that one's pretty good. Oh, it's an active. Okay. Five. I really like Maelstrom. What was the bows deal? Alright, let's go drop this off. We'll sell some stuff, and then we'll call it for right now. Hey, dude.
Well done. No one will miss those two. Take this to Shieldring Keep and speak to Tyne Delfric. He'll set you to work on my word alone. Go north of town, then take the road east. You'll find Tyne Delfric there. It's him you want to. Next time I see you, they'd be under war-sworn banners.
Why?
Okie doke. The road patrol. What? some stuff I still need to finish up here. Oh, what?
I'm sorry. Did you say something? I'm a bit lost in thought. Today could be the day, you know? Camden could be the next one to round that corner. He is my husband. Although we were together for only one night before he marched. His militia had one night together. Then he departed for 3 long years. He will return. I can't give you much in return. But the Alpha Army is notoriously secretive with their information. You might find something in Dyden Hill. That is where Camden. Thank you for your kindness. I will be waiting here for news. No! I don't care what any paper says. Those are just words on a page. They mean nothing. You must find out the truth. On that very road, the one leading east to the Rathia coast, he was heading off to enlist at the station. That was years ago. How would I look to him now? Farewell.
Alright, let's look at weapons and stuff. Nope. So this one gives plus 10. Oh. Mine is better still. Four armor, but 10 managing for sec. Sturdy hand wraps is better. I don't want to junk the set items. Huh. Oh, okay. No, that's lame. I also need to put some of these away.
Welcome.
Oh, where's your shopkeeper? There you are.
Come in. You wouldn't believe how busy we've been since that Faye arrived. Come see me again.
Oh, I need to find a house. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna pause for right now and pick up. I'm really excited to keep playing more of this. What's this one? This has been pretty good, and I'm learning this controller. I'm trying to get it, see if you'll dodge roll or something. Weird, it's only in menus. So that might be the, I hope it's a this game thing rather than this controller. So I just bought this. Alright, so we'll pause for now and we'll pick up with some podcast goodness this afternoon with Robert talking about Seven Samurai, and we're just going to talk about our idea for our game that we're working on. Just kind of draft it up in public, and if people pop in and be like, oh man, this could be a cool idea. We'll see how that goes. Oh, never mind. First I'm going to open this chest. no, my pick. There we go. Wow, it's a bunch of different daggers. Compared to the knight, there's 10, 10, 16. Oh, wow, those are good. So those do damage at night. And these do lightning. So those are junk. And those will be the daggers I use when I want to use daggers. Let's use a repair kit. See how that looks. Oh, it does a decent amount of healing. Oh, all my armor and stuff has durability too. Yay! Oh, that gave me XP. Just gonna go sell that dagger really quick before I forget that I have it. Then I need to find a house.
What do you need today?
I need so much money for a backpack. Says, what does that do? Only by 10. Oh my god.
Come see me again.
Alright, so we'll have a bunch of side quests to start up on tomorrow, and we'll all be good to go. I'm really excited. So, for that, let's find someone who could use a good rating. But, thanks for everyone who stopped by today. I hope you'll stop by some more. It already seems like some people are interested in this game, so that's good to know. So let's exit out of here. And we'll get everything sorted. Those guys don't need any more. They have plenty. So, who is playing Kingdoms of Amalur? No one. It was literally just me and another person. Okay. So yeah, your family's playing Fallout New Vegas. That's all in Russian. Sure, we'll drop Piano Man games. I like that. So, we're coming, Piano Man. I hope you're ready. And here we go. Bye.